Robin was our target. He was the number one goalie available from our estimation, and we came to an agreement.
Was it easier because you knew him as opposed to Talbot or Lack?
I know him better, for sure. I look at his situation last year. He didn't have a great year, and I have to go back and look at almost every single situation where there were two number ones. It never works. There's always an unhappy player. It filters through your team. And I used examples of right back to Halak when he was in Montreal and had the big playoff run, and they knew they had Price coming, and he got traded. And Schneider, Brodeur, Schneider, Luongo. I mean, there are way more examples of that than what I can give you, and it just never works. So I think Robin needed to change the scenery. I think he's a very talented, big, strong young man that is just scratching the surface, and hopefully we bring the best out of him. Well, anybody that has a concussion, and that's the law of our league, that has had one or had one before they get to us, you're always concerned. Certainly, we all saw the hit last year that injured both their players. He's been quiet since then. He's back in Sweden. He's gained a little weight, but he's working out now. He's been cleared. He says the workouts are going well, and he's excited. He's to get top shape hopefully, and I believe he will.
Is this competitive spirit maybe one of his strong points? I mean, you stand in his crease, you're going to pay for it.
He's high end competitive. He's high end competitive. It's hurt him a little bit in the past as a young man. He's been hard on himself, but he's high end competitive. He's talented. I mean, you guys have got all the adjectives from other people other than me. He is what he is.
In the right role, how good can he become?
I think he's a number one goalie. I think he becomes a starter. And when I talk about guys that are a starter or a number one center or a number three defenseman or whatever, I mean on a good team. I mean on a contending team, on a competitive team, on a playoff team. I saw it at 19 years old. He rose pretty high, pretty quickly. 1 year of junior hockey and winning a Calder Cup in the American Hockey League. And his competitiveness was a big part of that. We certainly had a good team in front of him, but you don't win without a good goaltender. And he showed he's the best.
Does David Legwand play on the team?
That's up to Dan. That's up to the coach.
Tim, how difficult was it to part with number 21? Given number 21's not playing NHL this year or next year at least, but it's a first round.
It's always hard. I mean, it's not like the draft doesn't matter to me. I mean, it matters. I've said all along, you draft and develop to win. And I come from a scouting background, so 21's important. Had multiple meetings. We've had before we got here, and I asked my guys to concentrate on 21 here and to go over it again and to really dig deep into those players. Are we going to get the exact same player 21 at 31 as 21? Probably not. Are we going to get a guy that's comparable, a guy with development, everything that goes with it, that can become a real good player? We believe that. So I can't stand here and tell you we're going to get the exact same guy on our list. It's possible, but that's not a guarantee. But we will get a good player. And I broke it to our room this morning that 21 is gone. They'd done a lot of work on 21. So I don't know if they knew something was up. And I just said, thanks for the work on 21. It's gone. And there wasn't anybody that said anything negative. Now, they might be thinking it. And I said, which one of you guys told me on the boat the other night not to trade 21? Was that you, Brandon? And Brandon laughed. He's a part-time scout from Ontario. And he said, no, I like the trade. And he's going to say that anyway.
Would he say it if he didn't?
No, Brandon might. He actually might. But no, I mean, our pro scouts, we went through it all again last night, and I asked each guy point blank in my room, do you want to do this or not? Is this the right thing to do or not? And I already knew what I want to do. I want the answer from them, and it matched what I want to do. So I know we're going to, I know we're going to hear that we paid too much. Every trade I've made, we've paid too much. I get that. I don't agree with it, but those are opinions. You have to dig deep into this kid's background. You have to dig deep into what a starting goalie is in the National Hockey League. And we've done our homework. And, you know, if he is a 5+ or even a 6, if he's only a 5+, we're not getting a 5+ at 21 in our ratings. If he's a 6, what we believe is an impact player in the National Hockey League, we're not getting that at 21. If he was 27, 28 years old, I probably would have taken a step back. He's young. He fits what we're trying to do. And if it takes this year only to get his feet up back under him, I'm fine with that, because if we become a competitive team in years or 3 years, fan this game and becomes what we think he is, it's perfect.
He was part of being Legwand, and